Pay close attention. This shelter is seriously perfect. A woman built it with her own 2 hands. The spacious layout makes living here a real pleasure. And it comes with all kinds of living amenities. Once you move in, you never want to leave. Quickly get under the covers. Find the most comfortable position to lie down. Let's fully enjoy today's bedtime story. Among the few female wilderness builders, this woman is definitely second to none. Her building skills are absolutely flawless. She quickly picks the spot to build today. To move into a new home before dark. The woman has a lot of building work to do. Luckily, years of experience have given her plenty of wilderness know-how. And as for the overall building steps, she knows them inside and out. She uses a shovel to mark out the floor area of the shelter, then keeps digging down inside that area to create the foundation pit of the shelter. Thanks to the extremely soft sandy soil here, with no rocks or roots mixed in, so the digging goes very smoothly. Once the foundation pit reaches the ideal depth, the woman starts planning the living space inside, as well as all the functional areas she will need later. There is a wide, comfortable single bed, and a fireplace to keep the indoor air dry, and thinking she might live here long term. She also builds multiple cabinets on the wall, adding more storage space inside the shelter. For a shelter built by a woman, it needs to be durable, but how it looks is also very important. Like these shutters carved into the walls, they add a touch of elegance to what would otherwise be a plain interior. After that, she quickly gets to ground level and at a 45-degree angle digs from the outside in to create a set of steps for going in and out. Even though she is just a slim woman, she does physical labor just as well as any man. And with the foundation pit of the shelter pretty much finished, she goes to find some wild bricks mixed with diluted clay to further build the fireplace body and chimney, making sure the smoke from burning vents out smoothly. For the part of the shelter above ground, the woman uses these collected logs, first cutting them to the measured lengths, then stripping off the dead bark to keep away bugs and rot and make it look nicer. Then she fixes them at the 4 corners as support posts, and between each support post, she connects them with more logs. That gives her the main frame. The hot sun tans the woman's skin dark, but it doesn't slow down her building at all. For the roof, she makes it slanted, which helps improve the waterproofing inside the shelter. At this point, the shelter frame is completely visible. Next, she uses the cut logs and fixes them one by one around the frame. This step really tests her arm strength, and she also has to leave space for each door and window to make sure enough light gets in later. When the walls are about halfway done, the woman runs out of nails, so to keep the building going, for the rest of the walls she decides to stack wood pieces and clay upward. It might not be as strong as using nails, but it doesn't affect the living experience at all. To finish off the shelter roof, the woman first finds several thick bamboo poles, splits them into evenly sized strips, then fixes them onto the roof frame, forming a tight mesh. Then she takes out her treasured tarp from the backpack and secures it along the edges of the roof, making the pieces fit as tightly as possible to ensure not a single drop of rain gets inside. After doing all that, the woman collects a lot of logs, cuts them to the same length and brings them inside to further decorate the single bed and the dirt walls to make it more comfortable and to keep dirt from falling off the walls. Finally, she uses the leftover logs to make a wooden door. After all, for a woman living alone in the wild, safety is no small matter. And with that, the woman's luxurious semi-underground home is complete. Having worked hard all day, she is starving, so she goes back into the shelter and lights the fireplace right away. Then from her backpack she takes out all kinds of daily supplies to celebrate finishing her new home. The woman also prepares plenty of food. First she cuts the beef into pouch shapes, then stuffs them with various ingredients. Finally seals the opening with wooden skewers and twine, then places them on a hot iron plate to fry. The sizzling sound of the beef on the plate instantly makes my mouth water. Once it's fully cooked, she can't wait to plate it up and eat. After the meal she has a cup of strong tea and enjoys the unique view of the jungle. This little life of hers is simply awesome. As sleepiness slowly takes over her body, she heads back to the shelter early and lies down, and drifts off into a beautiful dream.